The three types of qalb is qalb Mayyit, which is the dead heart, qalb Marid, which is a sick heart, and qalb Salim, which is a sound heart. The first type of heart is qalb Mayyit, the dead heart. This dead heart is not that he has had a heart attack and the heart has stopped beating. The heart is still beating. Maybe it is stronger than a qalb of a moment in terms of its functionality, in terms of its heartbeat, in terms of its strength, in terms of its ability to allow you to do your physical exercises and all of that. It's not the physical characteristics or the health of your heart. It's the spiritual state of your heart. The different conditions that we said for somebody who is not believing in Allah, for somebody who is not believing in Rasul, believing in Allah, somebody who is associating others with Allah, somebody who is pretending to believe, whether you are an atheist, whether you are a kafir, whether you are a mushrik, whether you are a munafiq. All of these are an indication that the hearts are dead. They have become hard. Another thing that comes with a dead heart is that it has become hard, right? The difference is that your ability to comprehend, to the instigation of the right emotions, or the instigation of emotions towards the right thing, or if I am to make it even simpler, that the emotions that overpower you are the wrong types of emotion. With an atheist, logic overpowers. The ability to feel love for Allah dissipates. Logic overtakes. With kuffar, it's their own desires that, the emotions to get different things done. That's why you have different gods to do things from. Likewise, for each, they are different. The logic, the ability to comprehend dissipates basically with this. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that lahum qalubun ya'kuluna biha, that perhaps if they had hearts with which they would think, right? Aw azanun yasma'una biha, or they had ears with which would have heard, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is basically pointing out a fact that he's making a wish, a desire that, if these people would have had these eyes with hearts with which they would have thought. The interesting point over here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is associating thinking over here with what? With heart, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that lahum qalubun ya'kiluna biha. This ayah starts with that afalam yasiru fil ard, right? Afalam yasiru fil ardi fatakuna lahum, that have they not then traveled on the earth so that they should have hearts, ya'kiluna biha, with which they would think, wa azanun yasma'una biha, or ears with which they would listen. Comes the next part, fa innaha la ta'mal absar, it is not that the eyes become blind, walakin ta'mal qulub, in fact it is the hearts that become blind, allati fis sudur. And now if somebody is to say, but this is, just a metaphor, and actually it is just the brain that is doing that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala even clarifies that. It's not the brain. It is the qulub which is in the sudur. It is in the chest. There is no brain in the chest. There is only heart in the chest. So when a heart becomes deteriorated, when a heart is dead, the ability to comprehend things, the ability to, intellect also starts to dissipate. Your ability to assess the situation, because you're so overpowered by your blindness of your heart that you're not able to comprehend and get the right output. As I said earlier, garbage in, garbage out. Your heart is sending you stuff with which you're not. And because the heart is now in such a poor state, you hear things that are what you desire to hear, and you see things which you want to see. The reality becomes obscure to you. You don't even hear the right stuff. You don't even see the right stuff. And Allah says that فَإِنَّهَا لَا تَعْمَلْ أَبْصَارِ, it is not that the eyes become blind. The eyes remain perfectly fine. وَلَكِنْ تَعْمَلْ قُلُوبِ, it is the hearts that become blind.